All right, y'all, what's going on? This is something I want to talk about. I'm going to go straight out the gate and tell y'all. To be in tune with the Most High, you got to be in tune with the planets. Being in tune with the planets is how you be in tune with the Most High. Your body, as above, so below. As above, so below. As within, so without, family. So look, check this out. As within, and so without, too. Everything got to be in connection with each other. You feel me? Everything got to be moving at the same frequency. All of the energies got to match up. All of your chakras got to be on point. Like motherfuckers they'll put they motherfucking, what's the word? Motherfuckers will put motherfuckers worried about their job. I ain't saying don't worry about that. Even though that don't really got no power neither. Just new day slavery for real. But I ain't trying to get sidetracked. As above, so below. As within, so without. And to be in tune with the Most High, you got to be in tune with the planets. Being in tune with the planets is how you be in tune with the Most High. And how do you do that? Become one with nature. You see little bugs, insects, animals, love on them. Talk to your water, man. Talk to your fucking water. Feel me? Because water is alive. The earth. All this shit is alive, family. All of this shit is alive, man. That air you breathing in, that's creation. That's generator, operator, destroyer. That's your God right there. That's your God. Generator, operator, destroyer. That's just a little bit of more science, though. But for real, you got to work on your chakras. It's more than 7 chakras, but you got 7 main chakras, right? So you got like your root chakra. That's low, like your feet. That's low vibration. That's low. That deals with the color red and color Saturn. Color red and the planet Saturn. So it's all about knowing your natal chart too. So when you know your natal chart, then you can move with the planets, how they work with you. Because the way they move with me ain't going to be the way they move with you. I'm February 20th, 1984, 3:23 a.m. So it's an alignment that I had to have with that I just gave you. My life path number is 8. So with me knowing this, it's a certain way that I'm supposed to move to be in tune with the planets, to be in tune with the Most High. You got your root chakra, your sacral chakra. You know what I'm saying? Then you got your solar plexus, your heart chakra, your throat chakra, third eye chakra. Come on, man. And your crown chakra. And in this order, like I don't know if y'all learned this in school, but I learned this in school as a kid. Roy G. Biv. The color is 7 colors on the rainbow. That part I didn't know until I got older. But it's 7 colors on the rainbow. But to remember the colors on the rainbow, we was taught Roy G. Biv. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. And in that same order, from root chakra, sacral, solar plexus, let me start over. Root chakra, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, crown. So go red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. With your chakras. And you're supposed to move with each one. So you're supposed to have these colors around you. With whatever planet that you're moving with, that's the color you want to surround yourself with. And it's a certain focus point you want to work with. And for 365 days, you hit 52 7 times. So every time you hit 52 days, you're supposed to change the planet and the color and your power that you focusing on. It's certain, like, so for example, your root chakra, it deals with the color red, and it deals with the it deals with the planet Saturn. That's when you deal with like arguments, angry, survival, shit like that. Anger, just grounding. You feel me? Then you deal with your next one, which is like your sacral chakra. And remember, the colors is in order, Roy G. Biv. So then the next color would be orange. And then the planet you're dealing with is Venus and Moon. I mean, Venus and the Moon. Venus plus the Moon. The hell was that? Y'all hear that? I heard something over there. But anyway, you deal with like creation and pleasure with your sacral chakra. You deal with the color orange. Then going in order, the next color would be yellow. Dealing with your solar plexus. And that's with the sun, okay? That's where you deal with power and your identity. Who are you and what you doing? What's your focus? It's your creative moments, you know? That's all it's about, man. You just go down the list. So then after solar plexus, then you got your heart. And heart deals with the color green. You got Venus. You feel me? And it's just love, for real. Everybody got love. And you got to balance your shit out. So like your heart chakra is green. Deal with Venus. Love, balance. You got to love what loves you. And recognize when something good is happening, something negative is happening at the same time. See, and the media will try to fuck you up, though. The media will show you nothing but negative shit. See, because the enemy wants to keep shit at a. It doesn't want shit to be at a balance. You feel me? It don't want shit to be at a balance. It wants shit to be negative. It don't want it to be at a balance. The world moves off of balance. That's why when they create. That's why when the creator of creation, the Most High, when we created the God and goddesses, it was when they created humans. The female was created first, period. But immediately after the female was created, the male was created. Because the universe moves off of balance. That's what Natarianism is. It explains to you that the world, everything has balance. Left, right, up, down, as above, so below. As above, so below. As within, so without. You're going to hear me say that a lot because it's true. Balance in everything. And when the world ain't at a balance, that's when it's a problem. That's when shit's going wrong. That's when shit ain't right. When shit is all balanced. So what the universe is trying to show you is that it's a lot of murders like on the news. They might show you one little cute little video like, oh, the little dog, oh, the cute little, some shit like that. But the majority of the news and the headlines is these guys was murdered, or this robbery happened over here, or this person drowned in the lake, or somebody got blew up in their car, or some old fucking shit like that. So you're like, damn, the world, this shit wild out here. This shit crazy. This shit dangerous. Like I can't fuck with that. But anyway, I'm gonna keep on going though, cause I could talk about balance all day long. But balance deals with Venus, with your heart, and the color green. Then the next one is your throat chakra, and it deals with the color right here on my chest. Blue. And that's with the planet Mercury, right? And that's with truth and expression. So you got to learn how to express yourself in different ways. It kind of goes with creation with the sacral orange, but it's a different kind of expression. Find different ways to express yourself. And I can't tell you how to express yourself and how to deal with expression. That's something that you got to look within to pull without of you. You got to figure that out on your own. And truth, you got to be truthful with yourself. And using your throat chakra. Since we're dealing with the throat chakra, you got to speak what you want into existence so that you manifest the things that you want in your life. You feel me? It's that simple. Use your throat chakra. It's a tongue power. I mean, it's like using your tongue. Your tongue, as you heard this in the Bible. But anyway, I ain't going to get into that. But your tongue is a double-edged sword. It can build you or break you. And you can harm people without even knowing it, man. Unknowingly, you can hurt people that you don't even mean no harm on their life, but you can be hurting them unknowingly. I'll give you an example. Have you ever heard a motherfucker like, I hate to say this, but there's so many women, they be out and they got their kids or something. Son, he fresh. Little man look like he probably like 10, 12 or some shit. He might even be younger than that, like 8 or 9, 7 or something. He got on this nice little fit, haircut, crispy. He looking super fly, right? Baby girl too. She look like she like 6 or 7 years old. Just looking as adorable as she could be. I walk past him. Whoop. And as I walk past, I say, man, your young god and goddess, they looking so precious, so adorable. Look at him. He handsome. She's adorable. And the first thing she tell me is, yeah, with they bad ass. They're adorable. They look nice, yeah, but they bad as fuck though. They fucking badass kids. Like why the fuck would you say that? Like, do you? That's wild. That's crazy work. Like, do you understand? Do you understand the work that you're doing to your kids when you do that? Because you can, when they grow up and they act like that, the only person you can get mad at is you. Because you've been saying that shit since they was like 5, not a motherfucking 13. And you was always, every time somebody said something positive about your kids, you said something negative. You're supposed to say something positive. Speak positivity into their life. Speak positive onto your kids. And you don't have to try to say like, well, you said something good, so I'm going to say something bad. That's the balance. No, motherfucker, because the world is already pushing negativity down their throat all day, every day. Because the world moves off of keeping you at a low vibration so that they can control you. So you gotta understand that they always working on your kids. So you got to make sure that you always speaking positivity into their life, man. Come on. Don't do that. And I got, like I said, I got examples of that all day. Just work on your throat chakra, making sure that you saying positive stuff, positive affirmations about yourself, positive affirmations about the people that you care about that's in your family. You feel me? And everybody that you know about. Like, make sure that you're saying positive stuff on their life. And then, come on, we're going to get into the next one. The 6th chakra, which is the third eye, indigo color. And that deals with Jupiter and Neptune. And that's with vision. I know I'm a visionary. And I got great intuition. And motherfuckers be mad at me because I be on point. Respect and honor your intuition. Always. Don't never ignore your intuition. When you feel something, you recognize something, handle that. You might not even know exactly what it is, but them ancestors gonna come knocking on you. Gonna feel something. That third eye gonna come on like, hey, something about this situation ain't right. Get the fuck up out of there. Get up through. Get the fuck up through. Or pay attention. See, because these is antennas for me. They let me know what's going on around me all day, every day. I get proper time outside in the sunlight. All kind of shit, bro. Like, you gotta make sure that you paying attention. Don't just rub it off like, oh, everybody around me cool. I know these people, so I should be all right. Nah, motherfucker, pay attention. Your intuition telling you, like, focus in, lock in. Pay attention to the shit that's going on, bro, because it be wild out here. It's a spiritual battle. So if you can't see your intuition, but you can feel shit, right? And it's a spiritual warfare going on. So it's a lot of shit going on out here that you just don't know about, that you just can't see. And your intuition be trying to put you up on game. Don't never ignore that. Honor your intuition. Like I said, you may not know exactly what the fuck is going on. You may not know what it is that's happening. But it's telling you something. And that's why it's so important to purify yourself. So that when the ancestors come knocking, when the third eye is trying to tell you something, and your heart feels some type of way, and something's going on, and your intuition, the ancestors is trying to tell you like, hey, go this way. Go that way. Take a step back. Make a left at that light. Don't go that way. You can hear them talking to you clearly. You can really feel what your intuition is trying to let you know. You recognize it's better when you ain't filled with a bunch of poison, the wrong food, the wrong music, the wrong company, because all that shit gonna keep you fucking down here with a low vibration, okay? When your frequency is low, then the negative energies of the world can use another person to get to a spiritual person. Motherfuckers be talking about they spiritual, but they ain't putting in the leg work. I'll talk to you about that shit on a different time. But then last but not least, we're going to talk about the crown chakra that deals with violet, the color violet, and Uranus. I ain't talking about your ass for them immature people. But your crown chakra is the last one, deals with violet, and that's when you reach your Christ consciousness. That's here. See, so you got third eye chakra. Got your root that's down low. Then you got your sacral, your solar plexus, got your heart, got your throat, third eye, Christ consciousness or higher consciousness. Either way, it's okay. But once you got all of your 7 in line and you working on that shit, so like I told you, 365 days, you hit 52 days 7 times. From your birthday, 52 days from your birthday, you start with your root chakra and the color red. Then you go to sacral, which deals with orange, and you just keep on going. So you got solar plexus with yellow, heart green. Oh yeah, throat. Throat is blue. Third eye indigo, and then your crown chakra is violet. And you deal with each one of those planets. So whenever your birthday is, you go 52 days with that one chakra. You focus in on that, whatever it is. And then the next 52 days, you deal with your next chakra. Then 52 days, you deal with your next chakra. And then 52 days again. And you just keep on going. And you do this repeatedly until you transition and you leave this earth. Because if you keep on working on your chakras, it gets easier and easier and easier. What do you think the ancestors was doing? Why do you think they were so tapped in? They didn't even talk from here. They talk from here. You feel me? They stay. So you keep doing something enough, it becomes a habit. It's a practice. A ritual. But that's for elevation. You do something enough, it becomes your routine becomes a habit, a healthy habit. And I'll tell you this, if you ain't programming yourself, somebody's going to program you. And what do you think the enemy is putting millions of dollars into a 15-second commercial for? You feel me? 15 seconds into like $6 million into a 15-second commercial to be played all day on repeat though. You feel me? On repeat. On repeat. On TV, the radio, whatever social media platform that's major. Even independent people that got a huge following, they'll say, man, I'll give you X, Y, and Z if you let me promote my shit on your page because your page got a huge following. Because they know about they know about minds. Mind control. It's about mind control. So you go into the store, out of all of these coffees out here, the one you get is the one you seen on TV the most, which is Folgers or some shit like that. I don't drink coffee unless it's mushroom coffee, personally. And I don't drink pop. I ain't gonna say I don't like coffee. I ain't gonna say I don't like pop. But I'm strong enough to be like, fuck that shit. You feel me? And you gotta be to the point where you say, fuck that shit. And you say, I'm a God, I'm great, and I ain't gonna tear up the one and only temple that I got. I know that I'm not the body. I'm not the body. I'm not the body. I'm the spirit that's inside of this body. Right? My soul is in here. But I'm not the body. But we can't use that excuse to justify doing some ignorant bullshit without working on our chakras. Because I hear people say that all the time. Well, I'm not the body, and I'm just having a human experience. But the body, mind, and soul has to be on the same accord. Or something's going to be at a deficit. So people that say that, you miss me with that shit when you say like, man, well, I'm not the body. You're right, but that don't give you no reason to make excuses for being a fuck boy. Come on, man. Gotta do better. But anyway, work on your 7 chakras like I told you. Root chakra, sacral chakra. I always get stuck on that word. Solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and your crown chakra. Okay? Know your birth number, your life path number. To get it, it's simple. It's easy, no. Motherfuckers going on ChatGPT and figuring out, man, what's my life path number? What's my birth chart? And then once you figure that shit out, man, and all you're doing is adding up day, your birthday, the month, and the year. And you get your life path number. It's simple. You ain't even got to go on ChatGPT for that. And mine is 8. You know? Mine is 8. You figure that out, and you follow the script. Stick to the script, and you'll be all right. It gets easier as you go. It gets easier as you go. I'm a chosen one, and I know that. I don't eat no meat. And people calling me, I don't eat animals. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't even smoke weed. I don't got nothing against weed, though. I know I'm going to probably smoke weed, man, one day, but it just ain't today. You feel me? I don't see myself smoking weed no time soon. And I may not ever smoke that shit again. See, and you see, that's my tongue power. That's me speaking what I want to happen. But I'm just saying, man, we gotta grow and do better, man. And this is my first little fucking video, man. I ain't never did like talk this shit, so I was a little nervous talking about the chakras, this, that, or the other, man. But I'm gonna be sharper on this shit because I know it. And I practice it. I exercise. It's a routine and ritual. I work out daily. I work out every day. I don't, like I said, I don't eat no plants. I mean, I love plants. I don't eat no animals that people call meat. I don't eat no animals. I don't smoke no cigarettes. I don't drink no alcohol. I don't smoke no weed. I don't do no heavy drugs and none of that kind of shit. None of that. And I could talk about it. And it's not bragging, but I'm proud of what I've accomplished. I've come a long way. And it wasn't, in the beginning, it wasn't easy. But I live off of philosophy. You try something new, you might fall. Try again. You might fall again, but keep on trying. Because one day, you ain't gonna fall. And I'm a living testimony to that shit. And I stand on that philosophy. I use it for everything that I'm trying to do that's new. Because it works. I've used it. It works. So with that being said, man, I'm going to go ahead and tune up off of this, man. I'm going to probably keep doing these videos and shit like that. Peace, love, and light, man. Just keep on elevating and keep growing, man. Keep elevating, keep growing, and keep on glowing. You feel me? Peace, man.